Traralgon Bowls Club. Amazing food for you and your family. Function rooms for celebrating with your friends. Corporate spaces for meetings and conferences. With special benefits for members. Visit us today at the Traralgon Bowls Club. More than just a bowls club.
Morning everybody, welcome back to the Traralgon Bowls Club. It's VBL finals weekend down here. Round 2 commencing. This morning we've got the YARRAVILLE FOOTSCRAY Dogs up against the Bendigo East MAGPIES. Should be a cracking clash in this pairs contest for the Dogs. We've got Wayne Roberts leading up for Craig Mills. And on the mat you can see leading for the Magpies is Mark Smith. And he's leading up for Brad Dutchy Holland. Looking forward to this one. Joining me in commentary this morning, Buzz. Welcome, mate.
Morning, mate. How are you?
Very well.
I hear there was a call for me for being on the commentary, so here I am, mate.
Multiple requests.
Well, you know.
And we have delivered.
Just give what the people want, mate.
That's it.
Give what the people want. No, it should be a good clash. What an interesting night last night.
I was about to mention absolutely some upset results. We'll get to that a little bit later. The YARRAVILLE Dogs here, they had a win over the Traralgon Lyrebirds. 19 points to 3, so they've started off very nicely. And the Bendigo East Magpies
got up over the Grove.
From just about nowhere have come back and also picked up 19 points. So both these boys picking up 19 last night. So whoever wins this gives themselves a real hot chance of making it through to Sunday.
And how good is it to be inside this facility, mate?
I'm so glad.
When I'm looking outside the window and it is blowing a gale and pouring and raining and miserable and horrible.
Yeah, fully enclosed here at the Traralgon Bowls Club. Awesome setup. So take us through, mate, because you were watching and the stream sort of ended before the last couple of ends last night in the Bendigo East Grovers game.
Came down to the last end in both the singles and the fours in the Ocean Grove game, mate. So Ocean Grove are up by 1 in the fours, and unfortunately, they played a couple of bombs at the end there to pick up 2 to win that. And in the singles, Dutchy picked up it was down 18-19 and picked up a 3. And that was it, mate. All of a sudden, from where they were looking not bad,
yeah, they
and
were
potentially getting 3 themselves, it was flipped.
Out, yeah,
it was flipped. So good bowl there by Dutchy. Good weight control.
Good shot. That's sort of the beauty of the format. Anything can happen. So if you are new here to VBL,
run us through how it works, mate.
Yeah, so we're playing four different legs. The first 2 here, we've got obviously pairs on our stream rink, and the boys are also playing triples next door. We'll be playing 15 end games, and then after this they're going to swap over and play a singles and fours legs. Singles being 21 up, and the fours game is a 12 end contest. All the games though do have a 2-hour time limit as well, so whichever does come first. As we see Dutchy here, just on the high side, I think he's got good enough weight here. Okay, good shot.
Oh, holding a few there.
Each rink win gains you 3 points. And
here's Craig Mills, flying in from South Australia. Going to be playing for the Dogs though this year.
Jimmy just mentioned to him in the roll-up that he's never seen Millsy wear a hat.
No.
So, Millsy puts the hat on and draw a shot.
So, in for shot. So 1 to YARRAVILLE.
Yeah, so rink points. 3 points for a rink win, rather.
Yes,
and
1 for a draw.
1 each if it's a draw.
Yep. And if you get all 4,
yeah, bonus 5 points, which we saw the Brighton Blue Devils in the game last night pick up all rinks and a bonus 5 points. So they managed to snag themselves 27 points in the opening round. The other game in that section, another big upset. The Sebastopol Burrows, one of our new franchises.
So a chance here for Millsy. A couple. Just going to duck under. Is it going to pull up in time? Oh, it'll be close.
Might have just slipped past.
Might have just slipped past. So, one to the Dogs to start the day. So the other games we've got going today. I'm not sure you didn't go through them yet, have you, mate?
Not yet.
No, we've got the Lyrebirds against Grovers over on the rinks just right next door, so you'll see them probably in the background with some of the cameras. And then we've got Deer Park against the Devils, Brighton Devils, happening over there. So big morning for both those two. The Devils had a good day yesterday.
Yep.
Last night. And then over in the far two rinks, we've got the Sebastopol Boroughs against Melbourne against the Extreme.
Melbourne Extreme.
Melbourne Extreme.
BBL style.
BBL. Against Sunbury Extreme. So should be some cracking games today, mate.
Yeah, looking forward to it. So we'll have the other game in this section on stream later on, and then later on this afternoon there'll be more stream games, but we'll wait to see which game's going to have on stream. Try and pick the most sort of relevant games in terms of who can qualify. So
it could be a very
stay
interesting
tuned. Yeah,
this afternoon, depending on what happens in this round, mate.
Given last night Sebast Boroughs got up against Deer Park, Jimmy was saying that's Deer Park's first loss in VBL history. So a cracking game.
So a little bit off here in this first end coming back this way. Boys are all just starting to warm up. It is a little bit nippy.
Mickey Westhill was your #1 supporter in getting you on commentary last night, mate.
He's there.
He's a happy man.
Morning, Mickey. Good to see you here, pal. Over there in the
there
corner.
He is, just
sitting over there.
Watching the boys.
Yep. Morning, Rowdy. Good to see you up and about this morning.
Club Parham's son's just missing out.
It's a perfect morning, isn't it? Just to be laying in bed, mate.
Yeah.
Just sitting back, watching bowls.
Listening to us.
Listening to our dulcet tones.
Jimmy and Tony are about as far away as possible from the commentary box. That's how we'll try and keep it.
Jimmy needs his probably third coffee.
That's it. Good shot.
So good shot
Roberts,
there.
Yep.
Oh, Mike Roberts. Well, you can keep up to date too on the live scoring, mate.
Yeah, that's it. So all our players are live scoring end by end.
So they're not out there putting bets on or stuff or looking on Facebook when you see them pick up their mobile phones. They're using the app.
Scoring only.
That's a great shot there.
Yeah, well played. Change it up and trail the Jack. Mark Smith, well played.
Millsy looks good in the cap too, doesn't he? Hey?
So
morning, Blake. Watching from WA, I'm assuming. He's be over there at the moment, I would have thought. Back home.
Last night in the singles here, we had Ali and Chris sort of favour the ditch side of the rink. And Chris was able to find that pretty well. The boys here opting to play
A wily old fella, isn't he?
other hand at the moment. Oh,
Hey?
he is
Wily old
class
fella.
act. It was a cracking game.
He's in some good form at the moment too. Well, Matt Flappo's just gone for it. Oh. In the background.
Dutchie, don't know if he has the weight here.
No, I
Does
think
he,
he's a
Buzz?
short, mate. Probably 5 feet. Oh, maybe a metre. Bit more. 4 feet. I think Millsy will have to switch over here.
Good call.
Let's see if he can find this track. It runs down close to us. I tell you what, it's not a bad track at all, mate. I'm liking it from the commentary box. It's just got to slip under. Oh, I reckon he's got it in there.
There's still one down.
Wasn't far off though. Just held up there on the forehand.
Yeah, I think his hand might be a little bit stickier. Good chance now to turn his own. Probably only has to go one roll for shot or underneath and sit the bowl.
I reckon that'd be the shot he'd be looking at. Dutchie's got some good weight here. Just going to get on the inside.
Doesn't want to turn it one. Has. Still probably doesn't change it.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, big chance here. Bowl or Jack. The Dogs boys have the two backest. Millsy's opening bowl all the way past.
He's giving it a bit more here.
Yeah, big chances here. Where's the jack?
Oh, he's going to get...
He's wide.
Oh, so from 1 to 1.
I think, yeah, still
1 to 1.
Still Dutchies with the shot. There were angles.
No chance here for Dutchie to add one.
Yep.
He bowled well last night to singles. Lowy got off to an absolute. Lowy got off to a flyer.
Yeah, we're sort of trying to follow along because obviously they were on the
furthest rink
away from us, and yeah, Lowy had a.
It was 9 zip up there, I think, at one stage, and then
Lowy picked up a 4 in the first end, even. But
yep. But 2 great draw bowlers, mate, and that's all it was. It was just a magnificent draw bowling game. So
Dutchie
one there,
out there, but one shot.
And they got off.
There he goes.
First 2 ends
all tied up. Yeah, Blake, we saw
1 apiece.
We saw Craig Mills at the opening weekend down at Dandenong Club. He's an absolute machine, Buzz. I don't know if you've seen him play a lot.
I've had the privilege of watching him play a few games.
Coming over to play Pennant for the Dogs as well.
Yes.
In our upcoming season.
Along with the emerging Jackaroo, Nathan Black, coming over. I think they're both going to be there this year. So that'll be a nice little dynamic duo. They've played a lot of bowls together.
Yeah, they picked up a few of the Dogs. Our local hero here, Vinny McElwain. I think he's making his way down up to play for him. Yep. Yeah,
Vinny's going to get out of the valley and travel over. So no, they've done some strong recruiting. Yep. Now, how's the betting been going, mate, on the tipping?
The tipping. So right. Here it is. We have a 7-way tie for first.
Get out of town.
7 people are on 19.
Don't tell me Jimmy's up there, though, is he?
Jimmy, myself, are in the 7.
Have you been checking to make sure Jimmy doesn't put his tips in afterwards?
No, mate, I gave him a reminder last night. I said we can't have that because he'll still claim the win, given the fact he missed a tip last week. So, 7-way tie.
A little bit ahead here. Starting to find their line, starting to find their track here. Oh, Millsy likes it. Get down to it.
Well played.
Oh, nice little wall, though.
Yeah.
So who else is in there, mate? Are we allowed to say who's up in there?
We only have sort of usernames to go off.
Yep.
So I can give you Matty O'Brien's in there.
Yep. Of course Matty O would be there.
And I'm saying Nathan Black's up there, based off the username Blackie can tip, can't play.
I reckon he'd be watching too this morning. This would be right up his alley, because he can't get up early.
Sure,
so he'd be in bed just watching this on the live stream.
Has he picked the Dogs or not? He has.
He has. He's backed his boy. So this is a pretty good looking tight head here. That's 3 ripping bowls.
It's really well played. Still,
however,
yeah, didn't really clean it up as such. It
no,
sort of sat there. So
it's a nice big wall there for people to be able to use and work off. So
plenty to play for Dutchie. Can play any sort of weight and land the bowl or change it right up.
Dutchie, what's he be looking at here?
Shaping up backhand, I think. Yep.
Yep. Probably a good play. Maybe try to sneak it around a bit. No, forehand. Oh, he's gone at it.
I'm not sure. He got the jack.
Got it, bare jack. Wowee.
How's that? Alrighty.
How's that for a first starter? Third inning and we're bare jacking it.
No messing around whatsoever.
Hey? Wowee. Dutchie. All over it.
Last night in the game between Ali and Chris.
How many times did Chris drive at it?
No. Ali was doing most of the driving and we racked up 9 dead ends in total.
Wowee.
I reckon there was a few that...
Showing off there, Dutchie.
Stayed in as well. He's pretty happy with that.
He's really happy. Little smile.
Yeah. Good hits on the start. Yeah, 9 dead ends. Yeah.
Wowee. Did that game get through all the ends, or did that run out of time?
Chris got to 21. Yep.
Right, yep. Oh, it was in the singles.
In the singles,
yeah. Right.
Alright, so Magpies picked up the opening end in the triples, and they've got the mat again. Wait for them to confirm the score. So
Morning, Cleary. Look at you, mate. Got the pork belly on. Oh, it's his happy days for Cleary up there. Hey, it was good to see him up at Barham. He travelled over from, he's over Denny Way.
Oh, yep. Great weekend.
Great man from there. Oh, it was a great weekend.
Great weekend, great setup up there.
Yeah, it was good.
Been before. It was fantastic. The world looked after.
Early into it, all across the board, all pretty tight. No one's really jumped out. So no big jump outs in the first couple of ends.
Now there's a couple of slight changes with teams that didn't have results go their way. The Sunbury crew have switched it right up with their pairs and triples combinations.
Yes, they have.
You can see all the lineups and all the scores as you mentioned in the results portal. They've got Curtis leading up for Bryce in the pairs. And Ali's gone over to skip the triples with Sophie Kurzman and
Sophie's in the triples. Been called up into the trips.
Yep. Couple of handy openers from Wayne here. Actually, going to switch over on the back end.
No. Smithy looking at it intent. He's taken a few steps after it. It's not looking too bad here.
We're riding behind this.
Just going to get in on it.
Needs to run all the way up to the jack now. And he sure has.
Great call.
Great shot, Mark Smith.
Good shot.
Just off the jack, so Craig just getting Wayne to try and get another one and fatten his head up the best he can. He's already played 2 goodies on this forehand.
Just going to be a little bit heavy, I think. Is it going to get it around the back?
Yeah, yep. Good call, mate. Just travelling through, but they've got one sort of past the jack now.
Tell you what, though, it's a handy spot, though.
Yeah, that's no harm there whatsoever. Well played.
Gives something for Millsy to work with.
Yep. So the Grovers, mate, we're sticking with the same lineup as
last night. Good to see Paddles back after having missing last week, just having a week off.
So him and Maxie rotated around then. Maxie came in the 4s last night, is that right?
Yes.
Yep.
And did well. So no, it's good to have see the current reigning Victorian Open champion.
Yes.
Rolling some down. So
Loves it here.
Paddles playing second to Ant in the triples with Tyson leading. And the drawing sensation, Peter Lowe over there, just leading the way for Matt Flapper.
Touchy, not throw away there. Just fell on the wrong side for them.
Good weight.
So Millsy chooses to play where he gets up and tries to turn the shot ball over the jack on the back end, or tries to land it underneath or work up through Wayne's, which is
what he's looking
to do. Yep.
He's looking at it intently. He's even following it up a little bit. I think he likes it.
I think he needs to get there quicker, doesn't he?
He's got to get down. He's got down to it. This is looking good. Oh, wowee.
Oh,
what a shot.
Aye, good shot. Craig Mills.
He even just gave us a little look.
Superb weight just to turn the ball through. Past the jack. Great shot.
That's a ripping shot by Millsy.
So Dutchy in reply. Only got a fall off Mark's bowl here to be shot. He's getting right down now.
It's a big day of bowls, mate, too, because we've got obviously the world champs are on.
Yeah, heaps happening.
As well, so there's plenty happening.
How good is it, mate? Bowls. Telecast, obviously live here. Got bowls galore.
On Fox and KO, the big games as well.
Yeah, it's good, mate.
You can have everything going at once. This on your laptop and your iPad. And
get all devices out.
Just have it like multiple screens of bowls.
Alright, so
almost like here, mate. When I look at
that's it. There's heaps happening, isn't there? Don't know where to look. Millsy just slipping past on the back end. See if.
So Dutchy.
Yeah, I think something similar. Just try and
little bit more weight on this one. Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to play a bit more aggressive, try and get the bowl through.
Tell you what, he's
Have
not
a
far
couple
away.
Seconds.
He's not far away. Oh, he's going to get
What's
the
he
gap.
got?
Oh, wowee. It was a
Gap.
good attempt. It was a ripper attempt. That didn't miss by much. Look at this.
The old only a gap
I
for
reckon
one
it-
bowl and, well,
I reckon that even shook
Yeah,
it as
there
it
you
went
go.
past. That's how close that was. So, chance here for Millsy. A little... Just draw it in there.
yeah, probably didn't actually want to touch the jack there sideways. They might
I'll
have
tell you
gone
what,
up a
though,
few
if you
down.
can touch the jack and move it back over,
Yeah,
you could pick up, but that's just going to hold out, I reckon. Looking at it from here. Yep.
absolutely superb weight.
Great weight control there.
Good conversion by Millsy, so another single on the board, and the Dogs will retake the lead here
So
early on.
let's just do a quick around the board, around the ground,
Go.
like we're in the AFL, mate. Around the ground updates. So in the pairs you've just seen, obviously Doggies take a 2-1 lead. In the triples, it's they're just behind. Hard to tell there, but it's pretty much just 0-1 after 1. But I think they're behind
Yeah,
on the
there's
boards.
another end to go, I think.
Over against the Lyrebirds and Grovers, it's the Lyrebirds are up. Grovers are up in the pairs, just 2-0, and in the triples, it's 3 apiece. So it's tied over there between the Deer Park and Devils. We've got in the pairs, it's the Devils up 2-1 after 3, and in the triples, they're up 6-0 after 3. So they've got off to a bit of a lead there. And right over on the far end, mate, between the Burrows and Extreme. Extreme are up in the pairs, 3-2 after 3, and it's exact flip opposite in the triples. Barrows up 3-2 in the 3.
The Blue Devils are the team to watch in this.
Oh, they're sneaky, aren't they? Hey?
Just think, Brendo's come to play here in the last night. Brendan Gallagher playing good. Kobe Kobe's been in good form leading up.
And
then
the
next
master
door,
team manager, Lloyd, he's just lurking around.
very happy with his recruiting.
Oh, he's a happy little champ, isn't he?
At the moment, anyway.
No.
Chris Rosanis leading in the pairs. I mean, that's just an absolute luxury.
It's it is luxury, isn't it? So, actually, they played well last week, didn't they, Chris and...
Yeah, they did. Yeah, we
Yeah.
had them on stream. Up
Yep.
at Barham, yep.
No, they were good.
Couple handy openers here once again from Wayne in the area. Mark had good speed with his first.
Just going to hold out there. Good weight,
Gets
though.
the wrong side of that bowl and turns it in. Terrible though, sort of fattens up a little, makes it a little bit more of a target.
Makes it about a 5-6 bowl target there to work with. Tell you what, though. Oh, it's just going to cut across. Geez, it swings. If you cut that line early, it'll cut across. So,
I'll get
chance
it,
here. Chance here for Mark. He's got a pretty 5 or 6 bowl target there to be able to work off. News. He's gone a little bit tighter at it. Oh, a little bounce there. Tell you what, look at this. And you just cut the head line down there. And she swings.
Yeah, played good speed again, just missed these lines there. The ring next door, another one to the Bendigo crew. 2-0, so really tight early on. We'll get the boys to update the scoreboard here. Obviously in the top right hand corner we got the teams from the first weekend. In the triples we had the second scoring and we've changed that over to the skip, so Pidge is now on scoring duties next door, and
that probably wasn't a smart move, was it?
on the it's all looking good if you jump online. We just forgot to update the scoreboard here in venue, so anyway, one step at a time, Buzz, one step at a time.
That's because it's multiple tasks.
Yes.
And you can't ask Pitch to do multiple tasks.
Alright, good shot from Millsy. The boys are,
Tell you what,
once again, have built the head up pretty well early.
Dutchie got a little bit more weight on it.
Well, big chance to land.
But I
Wayne's
tell you
bowl
what,
will get all the way back down to the jack.
It's coming in.
He's got enough speed to pass his front one.
Gonna cut it.
Middles it and turns it all the way up onto the line, so
Holding
can't
it
really
through.
see the jack anymore.
Holding-
Millsy just probably wanting to turn this bowl out to the right hand side of Wayne's down or falling off it.
I think he'd like to turn his over, I reckon. Just fall it over. Move the jack a tiny little bit. Make it a bit harder for Dutchie. He's not far away here.
Right in the area here.
He's right on it.
Just needs the right sort of contact to clean this right up if you can.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, well.
Yeah, you got to have a dip at it here.
Get a hit on there. There's another one in there. There's nothing, there's literally nothing past the jack here. Just about every bowl is, what, jack high or a bowl short of jack high, so.
Yeah, it's been pretty good weight control.
Yeah, if he. Okay,
Dutchie having a rip.
Real big weight from Dutchie. Wide missing. Oh, nearly clipped the wide one. That sort of weight. What's the chance to.
So I don't reckon there's too much difference of a shot that Millsy needs to play.
Yeah, so Millsy's just having a look to see if he actually needs to get one. I mean, pass if the jack's going to stay in or not.
He might even be better, mate, to even come on the forehand, but no, he's going to stay on his backhand, I think.
I think he might stay on the backhand and sort of draw. I mean, anywhere between the jack and the ditch, I think.
Well, you could even play through onto the widest white
one out to the right. Yep.
On his backhand here, so turn that over, move that in sort of behind Jack.
Yeah, if he slips past and gets the backers, is handy if the.
And I think his weight's sort of on that line.
Jack does stay in. Yep.
He's getting around. It's going to have the backers bowl.
Just needs to clear this one of marks here.
Looking to get around it, and he has.
Yeah, so he gets his
backers. That's a great bowl by Millsy.
Happy with that. That's where he wanted one. Past the jack, so Dutchie's going to have a good look at this. 4 down. Boys having a look to see if he hits.
I think the jack will go.
The jack goes out or not.
I don't think.
What do you reckon?
I don't reckon it'll go out. I think it'll stay in. Depending on the angle, obviously. But if he's playing on his backhand at this, just the way it's set up, I would suggest the jack will stay in.
I mean, they're 4 down anyway, so he's
got to have a go.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's probably only.
He can't draw it in there.
Half a bowl wide with his first attempt.
So 4 down here, Dutchie. I reckon he'll have a dip. It'd be silly not to.
Big speed, probably best results to kill, I would have thought. Alright, Brad Holland.
It's a better angle.
What's he got?
Better angle.
Oh, down and
just cut across.
There we go. So
that'll be
Yarraville
4.
Dogs cash in and stack themselves a 4.
So that's a good 4 for the doggies.
Sort of even the end before coming this way. Wayne set it up good, and Dutchie got them out of some trouble, killing it early on, and was able to get it done there. The rink next door. So 3 to go on to the Bendigo East Magpies. So actually lead 5-0 after 3. Yep. As we said earlier, both these teams having wins last night, both picking up 19 points. So a win here goes a very, very long way to see them come back tomorrow.
Correct. So
pretty much the same as our sectional weekends. The top 2 from each section here will progress tomorrow. Play semi-final.
Big bowl by Pidge next door.
Yeah, gets the jack.
Got the jack. Not sure if
don't think that's their bowl, the blue one though, is it? So Bendigo might still be holding next door.
Couple down.
And that was the last bowl then, so
a couple down there, I think. So that's the Dogs' first couple on the. Was it Dog?
Another
Magpies.
to the Magpies. So Dogs still yet to score on the trips.
So 7-0, I think that will make the Magpies. So bit unlucky there, Pidge. So another good starter. Another good starter there. Sticking down his backhand here. Just needs to be a little bit wider. Just got to drop in. Tell you what, he's not far away. It's just got to come under that front pole. Oh, it's a good effort. It's got it in there for shot. He's found his line on that backhand. Mark has. So, this is looking pretty good too. Just a little bit wider. Just get behind. Handy bowls. Something for Millsy to be able to work with. Well, wherever you're watching from, thanks for joining us. It's great to have you all on board this time of the morning. Great tournament, great event this. You really should, congratulate Bowls Victoria on the concept and what they've been able to put together here. It's a great lead-in, to beginning of a new season. And great to see so many great, bowlers participating and enjoying it.
Well, we've got state reps, international reps, the fields,
interstate reps.
Franchise have got together are awesome. Yep.
Yeah, it's a great concept, mate. And I said it last week when I was doing some commentary. Hats off to Jimmy and the team. All you guys, you've put together a magnificent job. Best live streaming in Australia.
Mr. Craig Mills, is he drawn shot again? Just sailing past.
Tell you what though,
Good
handy
effort.
spot though.
Yeah, the boys have nothing noticeable in the opening. What are we? Four ends.
4 ends in.
Pretty much given all their bowls a real good chance. Been in the area every time. If they've just missed, they've just slipped past the jack into good homes.
Been very few short bowls, mate.
Yeah, that's been really noticeable. Giving themselves a chance.
The carpet's not overly quick at the moment.
No.
That's a great bowl there by Dutchy.
Yeah, give him a foot of room and it was just about a back toucher.
However, he won't mind that.
Nah, Ori, that's borderline impossible. Could not have happened.
There is no chance,
Must have
Ori.
mistaken him for someone else.
Yep. Absolutely no chance.
Yeah, that wouldn't. You watched the game yesterday. Didn't happen. Alright, so Millsy wasn't too far away again, but still a chance here for Brad to add another one right in.
Tell you what,
Just wide.
just a bit wider. His weight was good. A bit wider. Millsy be looking to do the same, I think, as his last. Just corrected. He wasn't far off.
Yeah, he's been in the area a couple times, so expect him to give it a hot crack again.
Good morning, Mum. Watching from Blacks Beach. They must be getting close to packing up, I think, up there. My mum and dad.
Yeah.
They head away during they do the grey nomad thing, as they say.
Yep.
Been away for about 4 or 5 months. Hope you're well up there, Mum and Dad. Looking forward to getting back. They'll be back in Colac shortly and back into the bowls season.
Yeah, it's come around. We were talking about it on the drive down here yesterday. It's all of a sudden it's come around quite quick. All of a sudden, opening days and practice matches coming up, and
Oh, I know.
suddenly it's October and we're into the season, mate.
Oh, it's here before you know it. Got a practice match in a couple of weeks, and
So looking forward to it.
Dutchy got one. Looking to try to add to it.
Yeah, we're talking sort of the boys have really given themselves a chance with every bowl, the Dogs boys, and Craig Mills just pinched that last one. And Dutchy, not sure if he's going to get all the way down.
Just going to hold out.
How's the weight on those 3 bowls? Absolutely
They're just spot on, isn't it? So, how many have they got here?
Yeah.
2.
Away 2, so Mark's other one there to the right must have just been sneaking in.
So they've picked up 2 there.
Good pick up.
Yep, handy. So,
Yeah, important after at 4 they dropped to really win that end. Having a cheeky look over the ring next door with the Dogs are yet to score. Peachy steps on the mat with his first one, getting right after it. I think they are holding next door as well with a few left. Good opener here, Mark Smith, well played.
and I can guarantee you, Ori, I know we've just said it, but Bull is standing right in front of us, and there's no smile there.
You have to do with the fact that Vinny the Goat McElwain is
It's just got
drawing touches
touches
non-stop,
left, right and centre.
Nathan Murray
It's just
decided
backed it
to
up.
sort of back touch over on that ring.
Wow,
Good response from Wayne Roberts.
So, again, look at this weight control down here, mate. I mean, short bowl that's only like a foot short.
Yeah, I think the first
Still worked.
First end the boys still in there roll up, and then since then
I'll put a mocker on him.
been in the area of it. As you said that, bang, they've rinned out.
So, Pidge lining up next door. He's chasing it.
He calls him, let's see what happens.
Oh, he's summer.
Oh, there's a lot happening. There was plenty going on.
Wowee. It's all happening.
That's the best call ever. Let's see what happens. Just smashing sort of a pack and
then it just kept rolling
Let's
forward
see
and
what
forward, and
happens.
it's almost picked up the jack.
spinning everywhere. Misses out.
Oh, dear.
And it's another end to the Bendigo East crew in the triple, so cracking start for them. That's the best. Mark Smith
Just cutting
drifting
across. Weight great, though. So, I reckon it's 1 though to Pies at the moment here. Looks to be just a little wide, a little bit heavier. Going to be handy though. Morning, Birdie. Good to see you up and watching. All this royalty that seems to be on the stream, mate, and on the commentaries. This is what it's all about, isn't it?
Mate, you've stepped in and it's big names left, right and centre in the comments this morning.
Just jumping on board. It was great to see some of them, so many of them too participating in this event, mate.
Yeah.
Ori obviously was there last week.
Yep.
Showing his talent.
Representing the Suns.
Yes.
In the high vis.
in the high vis. Had his work boots on.
Yeah. Nels, they are fresh. Alright, so Millsy on the forehand here.
He's looking to turn it over.
Turning Hanksaw, landing the shot bowl. And
just a bit wide.
That is just getting stuck out there. That is still yet to turn.
In fact,
still yet
I don't think it's turned at all.
Falls out.
Yep, so tighten it up a little bit down that. Millsy in the background shaking his head.
Nothing I want to go on to the Magpies next door. 8-0. 5, cracking start. Dutchie Hollands.
I tell you what, his weight's good.
Real good here.
Just get under it.
That and fall in. Well, they might be holding a couple here.
They could be, mate. Could be holding 3.
This is a tough shot here for Millsy on this hand.
He's got to tighten it up. He has. He's inside the lines.
Okay, much tighter here.
And it's just
enough weight. Maybe just lucky a touch.
I tell you what, that line
Now
with an extra 2 foot of weight, and he would have had it.
Might have to play a little bit more there up on the forehand. Becomes a tricky little head now here for the Dogs. Heaps of angles. I think Dutchie probably doesn't mind the way this is sort of set up. He's about a foot short of the jack. His bowls to the right hand side. What's he going to do, Buzz?
I reckon he'll be just looking to turn them over,
on
mate.
the back end, yep.
He'll just be looking to turn them over.
Yeah, it's all positive. There's no real danger for them, hey?
No, not on that backhand, mate. Just stay there, turn his over. He's got no real risk. Even get around, which he's decided to do.
Yeah, I think he's
Back
sort
bowl.
of copied his residence there. The Dogs boys had the backers too. Millsy decided to sort of rake up there and the jack got all the way past, so they're in pretty good shape here. What does Craig Mills do?
It's a tough one, mate.
There's no clear real draw line.
No.
The forehand's pretty tricky.
He could. I'm just wondering if he stays on his forehand and just tries to roll his over. No, switched.
he
It's
might.
going to the back. So he's going to maybe try to push through, maybe sit off those bowls, or he's going to have a go at him.
Yeah, sort of swing up there, try and get something up, stun and run.
Oh, hang on, what's he done here?
Contact happens.
Oh, wow. Now, is that what he was planning?
Well, I'm not sure if it exactly looked like that, but he's given himself a chance to run through, get something through the jack or run on himself. It's happened to be that his bowl has run all the way on and spun onto the middle of the jack. So
I'm going to say that he saw that shot. I'm going to say that he saw that shot.
I'm going to say saw it.
He saw it. That's what he knew he was going to do. Because let's face it, he is a legend.
Yeah.
You know, South Australian champion of everything 5 times plus. So let's just give it that the man saw that shot.
All right.
We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Even though he did give me a wry little look and a cheeky tongue poke out.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Very cheeky indeed. All righty. He's getting themselves out of some trouble. Pick up a shot next door. Where the Dogs still yet to score. And Pidge walking back to the mat. I think he's down.
I reckon he's still down over there, mate.
Again, yeah.
So, while we've just got the leads putting them down, quick run down through. So the Lyrebirds have made a nice little comeback over and against Grovers. So they're up 4-3 in the pairs and 5-3 in the trips. Oh, Pidge has just played an absolute bomb.
Yeah, he's turned the ball right out for about 3 or 4 there, I reckon, mate.
Deer Park against the Devils. It's all square in the pairs, and the Devils are up 9-1 in the trips. So they've got off to a bit of a flyer over there. And down the other end, Barras against the Extreme. It's all tied up in the pairs, and Barras 5-2 up in the trips.
Mate,
the Barras, sorry,
Robbie
the Barras.
Baker,
the Barras.
We saw them on stream last night.
The Barras, not Barras, the Barras. They're not Barramundis, it's the Barras.
Good again.
My eyesight's not that good this morning.
It's all right, that's why I'm here. I'm here for you.
Thanks, mate.
No worries. Alright, Mark Smith, pretty handy opener, sticking with his backhand side, just a couple through with his first.
I tell you what, White's not too bad there, just
Pretty
behind.
similar, sneaking past.
Handy bowls though.
Alright, so as we said, Pidgey was able to turn Bendigo each bowl out the head on the ring next door. Leaves the Dogs holding hard to tell, at least a couple. Still, Pidgey's still got one to come, so we'll keep an eye there, but looks like the Dogs will get on the board.
Don't you put the mocker on him.
Nah, he has the last bowl. He cannot give this away.
We're watching intently.
Oh, so yeah, we're now keeping a close eye. Don't worry about that.
I tell you what, he's not far away.
He's nearly drawn another.
He's not drawn a toucher on it, has he? Oh.
Oh, it stood up. We'll wait to see what it was. Mark Smith just drifting through once again, so Dogs possibly holding one, but
alright, so the Dogs have picked up one there, I think.
Plenty of room for the boys here.
They're on the board and they're getting together for a discussion.
Time out, team meeting, like it.
Yep. What are we going to do? Short, long, what's the plan?
How good's the little watching area upstairs here, mate? You get to have a view of literally every bowl on its way down.
And there's a nice little crowd up there. There's probably 15 or so up there at the moment.
It was pumping last night.
It's a great viewing area, isn't it? That little spot up there.
There's plenty of locals had made their way down as well to.
Yeah, it was good numbers here last night.
The local team, the Traralgon Lyrebirds.
So just looking at this head, I reckon it might be.
Yeah, no one's really nailed it just yet. Hey,
one of the doggies. At the moment,
still a draw path to get under that one.
Maybe
Last one of
two.
Millsies with good speed.
Tell you what though, this isn't far away, Dutchy. Just going to cut, is it?
Just gonna have enough weight to just sit.
Good effort though.
Yeah, options for them to
So
trail the jack.
Could be 2 for the Dogs. Hard to tell though on this angle from where we are. I think he likes it.
He's just going to get the right contact on his own. Oh, didn't get it right contact at all, but turned it over enough. And probably stops a dead draw line there on the back end now. Probably makes it a little harder for Dutchy here, mate. So
they could be 3 down
yeah,
here.
They are 3 down, I reckon.
Yep. Call is just trying to draw it in there. Get
Yeah, just
inside
trying
that.
to beat this back one. Gets them
Maybe.
just about shot.
Yep.
Just trying to draw a dead jack high here. Don't mind that.
Well, from a drawing perspective, you got the man on the mat for it. So I tell you, it's not far away.
Right in behind this here.
Just not gonna. Is he gonna make it?
Needs to run hard now.
Just short. Well, I don't reckon there'll be too much change here from Millsy. He'll stay there.
Yeah, he's happy just to get in and draw another one on the back end.
Easy draw shot for Millsy here, guaranteed. Good odds, mate. Odds on here. We'll just add another one in there. They'll hold 4. The pressure will be right back on Dutchy.
Even if he lands just short and can almost be short and count here and make it really hard and maybe even change Dutchy's shot up again.
It's not a bad angle, mate. It's just got to drop. It's just holding. Just sticking there. Oh, I'd be a bit disappointed with that one.
He didn't have to turn far. Had some
I'll tell you what, his weight
was
was magnificent.
cracking shot next door by Brendan Numbers as well.
It's just a little bit, just sticking on the ditch side, both ways.
Was 2 to the Dogs on the ring next door, so they're off the on the board.
See the chairman of selectors is here, mate, for the state squad. JR's been around.
Here last night as well,
He
mate.
was
He's
here
way
last night.
down.
Just check and see what's going on. See how some of his picks are going. They've got the state of some sides coming up, haven't they? Some championships coming up.
Plenty of happening. Heading over to Western Australia.
Next weekend?
Yeah, I think
so, isn't it? For a little series.
Little test series, and then back again for the Nationals.
Nationals in October.
Yep.
So there's a lot of bowls coming up.
And I reckon on his phone he's got a close eye on some sort of Brisbane Lions forum, just making sure everything's under control for tonight's game.
So Dutchy.
One eye on the bowls, one eye on the football.
He's gone a little bit heavier weight here.
Gee, this is a tough shot.
I tell you what, he's not far away. He's not far away. Get down under it. Wow, what a bowl by Dutchy. That's a super bowl.
Pretty well played for weight to be able to sit the bowl and hang around.
And you see that, just
right contact,
great weight with
well
it. Well
played, yep.
Yeah, and just see how it held on that backhand though.
Did, a long way. So once again, Dutchy gets the boys out of a little bit of trouble. And they pick up a single. Gets them back within 3.
Yep. Still a very tight game. So over on the other rink, I know the Doggies picked up 2 over there in that end, so to get themselves off and running.
Alrighty, Marky Smith, handy starter. Good shot. Did well to be able to find the line on that hand. Very impressive. Yeah, keeping it on the ring next door. I reckon the Dogs are holding a few here. Pidgey with one to come.
Pidge, he likes it. Wow, they like that. Oh, there's high fives left, right and centre. You can see that in the background.
That was an unbelievable shot.
Pidge, big sigh of relief there. Big breath of air. Wowee. Right.
Yeah, handy openers.
Hey, can we looking to correct here? They are bright shoes, aren't they?
Very clean.
Good correction on his first. Only one down, I reckon.
Yeah, well done. So the Pies picked up the end on the rink next door in the triples. Must have missed that last bowl. Darren Burgess, because the Dogs were definitely holding before that.
Correct. So it must have been a big bomb.
3 absolute goodies from Mark Smith. He's done well there.
He has. Good starters.
Hank did change over now to the forehand, yep.
Tell you what, he's on a good line here. He's on a good line. Just got to hold it there. Hank, what a bomb.
Oh, I reckon he's nearly turned him up for shot. Confirmed by Craig Mills. What an awesome pole that is.
So if you just stay inside the line, she just holds beautifully and turns, but if you just get outside,
probably had
outside the tee line.
Perfect weight for that as well.
Hey. I'd say Dutchie be looking to follow him down on that side. A little foot trail. Give himself a nice little 3. Put the pressure right back on Millsy.
Yeah, Dutchie's played some big bowls in this game. See the previous end, 3 down. Land the bowl. On for 1.
Just watching it go past in front of us here. It's on a good track. Has he got enough? Has he got enough? He just
doesn't want to turn the stand.
Oh.
Okay.
Tell you what, it's not bad though.
Don't know if it makes it easier. Mills is weighing up his options, yeah.
I think he's almost got to stay on that ditch side, doesn't he, and try to get through.
You sort of draw to this ones out of Marks. It's
get to Marks at the back.
Side of the screen, yeah.
Got to get to Marks on the back, I think. That'd be the shot. So I think he's just a bit wide, mate. No, here it comes. Well, look, it's turned. He's got some turn on it. He's got it in there.
Can he tackle?
Oh.
Fall
he
out.
doesn't like it.
And he had a tackle there, and that's
thought it was going to hold.
Lock on. So gives Dutchie another one to work off or land to pop the jack through here.
So I reckon he'll be looking to come down on his backhand.
Yep.
A bit of weight through. Work off him. Push it through.
Overplay it, and the jack pops too far. So
maybe a
meter's weight. Nice enough weight.
Maybe a metre weight. Tell you what, it's not far away. He's not far away. Just going to duck under it.
What home does it come to?
Good attempt.
Sort of drifted away as well, so Millsy having a look probably to where the jack's got to get to. Got to get to some sort of spot here. And
I think he's got to get behind, doesn't he?
Jack unlikely to come forward the way the head's set up. Yep.
I think he'd be looking to try to get between Dutchie's bowl just then. Round behind him. Give him something back there. He's still got, one more to come. If Dutchie's able to knock it back, he's going to be close to this. Get around or no? Is he into it? He's got through the gap.
No way.
Oh, wowee. That is a super bomb.
Turned it in for nearly a side toucher. Wowee, okay.
How good is that? Here I am just thinking, oh no, we'll just go around the back, set one up, and he's
at least 2.
And he's played an absolute bomb.
Millsy's other one counts for now. Change the angles right up as well, I think. If we can get Millsy to move out the way of the camera, it would be fantastic. Give him a wave. No, he's just not interested at all. See if we can get the boys' attention. Thank you. Alright, so you can have a look here. There's still chances to get the Hank's bowl over the jack.
I see there's some legends walking around. One Craig Rippon just walks past. Geez, we're lucky to see royalty here, aren't we?
Oh, there he goes. He walked straight past us. I didn't even see him come past.
Royalty.
I thought you completely lost the plot. Where are you looking? Straight past us. All right, Dutchie, couple down.
So, backhand here.
Not for the first time.
Backhand specialist.
Okay, is he
As
gone
Brownie's
out?
pointed out. I tell you what, he's not far away.
Any contact over the jack.
Oh, it's a
The
great
front
attempt.
one.
Well, given how easy Millsy just dropped in that one before, this should be an easy draw, isn't it?
There's no danger in this whatsoever, and he'll draw a side toucher for
Yeah.
Yeah, no, pretty careful. Any contacts on
Well, he
Hanks,
can't have
Jack's
any
gonna
more
rattle
weight. He
around,
can't have
so
any more weight than just a soft draw because he
So
doesn't want to
yeah.
move that jack. Doesn't want to
this'll
touch
be
it.
A fairly soft and wider draw.
And if it comes in, happy days.
Yeah, anything else is a bonus.
And they're going to take 2 here. I tell you what, it's a good angle. It just comes past us in the commentary.
That's a
Oh, nice safety bowl by Millsy.
yeah, it's a good effort. Good effort. It wasn't far away.
So
Actually,
they pick
at
up
all.
2.
It's about as good an effort as he could have done. Yep.
So they take a nice little lead, 9-4 in here. However, over on the rink next door, complete opposite.
Yeah, they're cancelling each other out a little bit at the moment.
Hang on, doggies look like they've just picked something up there. They've got the mat, but
Highly confident it was a 1-2 lads.
oh, they're going right up on the 21 almost.
Okay, yeah, it's
21 with 1 step. So
21 and
Peach
a
mixing
foot.
it. He's mixing it up. Or do something, I think he's thinking.
Yeah, so we didn't mention obviously spotting the jack here for all our games, including
I love it.
singles. Yep.
Now, I did raise controversy last week when I said, wouldn't it be great to see spotting the jack in pennant?
Okay, and the result of that was
Well, you can imagine the response from some traditionalists. But geez, imagine how much quicker it'd be. You win the end, spot the jack, pick the length you want. Happy days. Just get on with it.
Yeah.
You'd probably save an hour.
Yeah, if we have a look across all the rinks, we've got 1 full minimum in Sunbury and Burrows are playing full minimum. The ring next door, the triples, Traralgon and Ocean Grove, they're playing the same as the triple boys that we've got on the stream rink here, 21 and a foot. Just allows for all different sort of tactics without having to worry about rolling the jack.
And it speeds it up too, mate.
Speeds it up.
Speeds it up.
Ooh.
Right.
Yeah, so it was a single to the Yarraville crew on the ring next door. So it's their second end for the game.
So we're almost across the board, 2/3 of the way through. We'll give you an update at the end of this, even though if you want an update, live scoring, get on the app. You can keep up with your favourite team.
Yeah, pretty tight across the board. A lot of
Only a
rings
couple.
sort of cancelling each other out. So there's sort of one rink apiece across the board.
Correct. Not too many blowouts, only maybe 1 or 2, where it's just, going to be a bit of work.
Yeah, pretty tight, which is good for
Good for everybody.
the old hashtag tiebreak watch.
Oh, mate, we've got to have one at some point, don't we? We want this penalty shootout.
Yeah, it sort of faded away last night. The best chance was probably between Traralgon and Yarraville, but the Dogs snuck away late.
Right, next door, Dogs holding 2.
Brendan Numbers just goes bang. Oh, touch up. Yeah, sorry, Mark Smith holding 1, but Craig Mills has been going.
He's been bowling well. They both have.
More than enough room.
Millsy and Dutchy, they've both been bowling well.
Playing some big conversion bowls, especially Dutchy when he's been down. And
Had to save
so
some
was
numbers.
Millsy.
Right,
That's what we come to
I tell
expect
you
from
what.
the boys.
it's a good angle here. This is just going to hold.
Getting right over now. Lets the run all the way up to the
Just
jack.
got to run it out. Has he got it there? Oh, it's about a foot short.
Nearly flicked it on the way through.
Well, no matter where you are, I hope you're all enjoying the coverage. VBL number 2. Great facility down here at Traralgon. Great to be here, fully indoor. Because when we look
fully
outside...
closed. We just turned to the right and a
Wowee.
good view of, well, that.
You look outside and all you can see is the gum trees blowing all over the place. The rain looks like it's stopped, but geez, it doesn't look warm out there, mate.
Dutchie was able to
turn it over.
Trail the jack all the way through there. And
so they'll be holding, I reckon 2 or 3, or maybe 2. No, big bowl here from Millsy.
Don't know if Mark's one's out to the right or in the count or not.
I reckon one of them might be.
Made it a little trickier for Millsy to get at, to draw the shot.
I reckon one of them might be.
Might just be a dead draw on the backhand. That's what he's lining up for.
Millsy, it's just going to be under the line.
It needs to drift, I thought.
Tell you what though, his weight was pretty good.
So we'll turn that up for another. Okay, hopefully we'll get an indication here from Mark of what it actually is.
Yeah, I reckon he likes it.
Yeah, plenty to play here for Dutchie on the forehand. Can turn Mark's own up or inside of Hanks. Pidgey, ridiculous shot next door.
Geez, you can play some bombs, can't he?
Boys are holding a couple, so the Dogs just starting to work back into that despite being 7 behind.
This is a good angle here. Just got to sneak past. Oh, it's going to...
There's a gap.
Oh, it's got a little...
There's also a slide option.
Oh.
Okay, so... Sneaks in. Bill's going to come and have a look at this. Don't mind that.
I think there's a good chance he might have a run at these 2.
He's probably... Let's look at angles and then just figure out sort of 3rd and 4th shots as well. That's even if they have any. Not quite sure what it is. Even Hank having a good look just to see what's what. What's he going to do? He's going to search up on this forehand and try and get up after the bowl.
1, 2, the doggies in the rink next door.
He's lining up.
He's lining up, mate. Here we go.
Is he going to search up there? No, Sam, he's going to absolutely smack him. Shot bowl onto the jack kills.
And bang. Wowee. He's cleaned them both out.
Gets them both out clean. And Mark's other one. Don't know if that was in the count already. What's it left with?
So what's happened here?
Hanks out to the left shot. Oh, there you got. Not sure if the boys themselves actually know. So
see what the boys think. See if Millsy will give us a indication.
I'm not sure.
And might need him to move.
I think it doesn't change Dutchie's shot overly. Still on the forehand. He turns Mark a couple or runs up himself. You'd think it'd be enough for a shot if they don't already have it. Not sure the boys themselves were too convinced. They were looking at plenty of angles to try and work it out.
No, plenty of opportunity though here for Dutchie. He's probably got 2 feet to get it in there. Millsy coming in to have a look, going, who's got what? It might not matter. Dutchie looks like he's done it. Wowee.
Oh, it moves the jack down the line just a tad.
So they're going to get one. Might even be just one. So one to the Magpies. And over next door, the Doggies had picked one up.
Oh, big shouts of Rosie over in the Blue Devils Deer Park game. Rosie, that is Chris Rosanis.
Morning, Brendan. Good to see you on board, mate, this morning. Big follower of everything bowls.
Alrighty, mate, we've gone from playing mostly sort of short to medium length ends
to an absolute ditch to ditch.
Dutchie and Mark have gone, well, let's see how we go on a full ditch to ditch length.
Millsy's eyes would have lit up. This is what he loves playing. I tell you what, though, how's that for a starter? Wowee.
Middle of the jack and follow it all the way through.
Wowee.
Thanks for coming.
That's how you start a ditch to ditch, isn't it?
I think they're looking for.
So, across the board, as you can see on the screen, here as you're watching, it's one apiece. Over on the rinks next door, Lyrebirds against Grovers. Lyrebirds are up in the pairs, 6-4. In the triples, Grovers are up 9-7, so it's a close one there, mate.
Yeah.
Deer Park and the Devils. It's Deer Park up in the pairs, 11-5. And in the triples, well, Deer Park have made a comeback, mate, because they were trailing. It's 11 to the Devils, 8 to Deer Park.
Yeah, the pairs game's tightened right up the last.
Tightened right up over there in the triples.
So, yep.
So J-Boy must have started to find some form, mate. It's just starting to get his mojo on. And down the end, I've got the Boroughs and Extreme. It's 4-all in the pairs. And the Boroughs are up 10-4 in the trips. It's a low-scoring match over there in the pairs, 4-all. Or is that the trips? No. Anyway, one apiece. Morning, Matty.
Ignore that.
What
That
part?
bit,
I don't see anything else other than the morning boys.
Well,
That's all
morning
I see.
to you as well, Matt. Thanks for tuning in. That's nice.
Matty O. Missing heat dulcet tones on this streams.
Are we?
No, not really.
Oh, really? You sure?
Oh, he does a great job when he's on.
Okay, so Hank needs to get one in here.
Needs to get it up there. I tell you what, he's pretty close. Get up in there.
Still spinning. Gets to. Yeah.
So he's got it for second.
Gets Millsy a good second shot, which is what they needed.
Right.
You're right, mate.
Oh, mate, might need to gargle a glass of red, I think.
I don't really want to make a sub this early. I'm having a good time, but not if you're going to die on me.
No, we're all good, mate.
You're all good?
Early morning. Just an early morning cough.
It's too early.
It's a just good track here. How's the weight?
Yeah,
Just going to duck under. Tell you what, weight was good. Just seemed to turn a little bit, that one. Ooh. Maxie just gives us a little rib jab as he walks past. Making the move this year. Down to Grove.
Awesome pickup.
Yeah, good pick up for them, mate. Millsy, this is a pretty good angle. Has he got the weight? It's just going to be short, I think.
It's just gone dead quiet. Dead quiet, man.
It has, hasn't it?
No calls have been made, no balls have been played. And
Deer Park are up and about in the triples. High fives were going up over there.
alrighty, Dutchy, pretty handy speed with his opener. Look at this for a shot. He's trying to land Hank's bowl all the way through here. He's got to get under this one of Millsy's.
Oh, wow.
Crashed the front.
Jeez, he was close. That was a good shot.
Yeah, well, Millsy's one stopped them.
I tell you what, though,
moving
Millsy
the
actually
shot
won.
bowl, so there was no
I don't think Millsy
danger.
will be upset that that's actually been moved. His bolt. He's got a little bit more weight on this one. I think he likes it. He's chasing it, looking for it to drop.
Tell you what.
Looking for it. He's looking for it. I think he's done it. That is a...
And full in.
Yeah. Oh, I reckon he's got it.
What a shot.
Wowee.
Greg Mills.
Is it wrong for us to give him a little clap? That's an absolute ripping bowl.
That was huge. If he did get one in there. Dutchy had a big shot on once again to peel the bowl out for a few, so wonder if he'll still play something similar and try and get this jack out to the right of screen.
I can tell you now.
Well, I've seen worse attempts. Just got a
It's
hold.
just going to duck, I think. Just going to duck, and he's going to knock that up.
It's unlucky.
Well, so there's 2 now.
Well,
He's been unlucky there.
The boys built a pretty good head, the Bendigo East boys, and
I can assure you, Shane, they are enjoying being inside. As you can see, and you can sort of see in the background, there's quite a few just wearing their shorts and polos, no jumpers. And that's because it's actually not too bad in here as compared to
it's nice. All the
outside.
team managers, they're all sat over there. Heaters set up for them. Nice setup. Morning, Joe Gigio. Thank you for tuning in, my friend.
Morning, Casper.
Millsy has called that he's not there, but the boys will cop 2 there.
They'll take 2.
Absolutely, given that Mark Smith had set up pretty well. Hank got them to the second shot, and then
It was a big bowl by Millsy there with his second one.
just the second bowl of Dutchies. If he was able to just miss Millsy's front one and lands Hank at the head, they will probably end up holding 4 or 5 and just missed. And Millsy's come down with an absolute ripping shot.
Right.
Ended up picking up a couple. An important couple as well, because
So next door,
I was going to
Pies
say
have
the
got
triples
off.
had skipped out, so important that Yarraville keep pushing here. Of course, if it ends up equal on rink points after these 2 legs as well as the singles and 4s, it does go to shots, so every shot's still all important.
And then what happens, mate, if it's even after shots?
Tiebreak watch. Do-do-do.
Oh, and how does that work?
Oh, it's too hectic to go through, but every player, so the teams will list their players 1 to 5, and we're going to have a 1-bowl shootout
How
to
good.
determine the winner. So
Oh, I love it.
maybe it's set up for the final. Is that hoping for too much, do you reckon, Buzz?
Imagine that. A playoff.
Maybe it's meant to be.
Shootout. Shootout in the final. And who sets the length?
I think
Is it
there's
a toss?
Yeah, I think there's a coin toss to
Coin
determine.
toss to see who goes first.
We'll worry about that when we get there.
I'm sure Jimmy's got it all worked out.
He has. Don't worry.
He'd have it all worked out.
Yeah, so there was
No
one,
stone left unturned.
there was one in VBL1, but the format was slightly different for it. Alrighty, so
So he's been sticking to this backhand.
Yep.
Pretty much going this way, down this ditch side, all day. Unless he's been forced to switch over, and he's been pretty good on it. So Hank, he's got 2 rippers in there to start with. Just looking to probably add another one, maybe even just behind. Doesn't want to touch the jack. Nope. 3 bowls.
set up
bowls in
good.
there.
Superb weight control once again.
And we have plenty of opportunity here. Very open. A little bit tied up. Like his weight though. You certainly haven't. You're not going to know what happens here. I tell you what.
Needs fat contact
Oh.
and fall in. Just gone the other way.
Jeez, it was a good weight for that shot.
Gave himself a chance to change the head up. Just got the wrong side and fell out. Calls it Brendo next door again.
Pidge's up and about.
Every time I looked over, Brendan Numbers has been right in the area.
Tell you what, he's not far away here too. Oh,
Given the way the scoreboard is, it says to me that
they need a number,
Burgess
mate.
is playing
Burgess is
some
just doing.
absolute whoppers.
He did that last night in the 4s too, mate.
We've already seen it firsthand, hey?
Yep. Seen it firsthand. He played some absolute bombs.
Yeah, obviously, the boys have had to play well to get to this stage, finish the top 2 in their section in the sectional weekend.
Millsy might have got another one in there, I reckon now. He's just tipped that one out.
They'll play.
So holding 3. Doggy's here. Don't you be looking to change this up. Tell you what, he's not far away.
Needs the right
He's not far away.
Get all the way down to the bowl and fall in behind.
Wow.
Oh, it didn't quite backflop the right way we thought it might. It's a little unfortunate not to fall in behind the jack, but good shot nonetheless. Went to fall back and then just fell the other way, so...
Staying on the backhand. Doesn't want to risk coming on the forehand and trailing it back. So, staying his backhand. Even if he did get to this little pile out the back here, this would be all right, but it's going to drop in. He's looking to work off this. Get it in there.
Contact.
Oh.
No real it's really going on Tim's way. The boys have sort of snuck through a few gaps. Shane Lyrebird score the pairs combination of Lukey Hoskin and Matty Ferrari. Currently locked up at 9 apiece after 11 ends. It's against Matt Flapper and Peter Lowe. The boys doing an awesome job. And the triples crew of Vinnie McElwain, Nathan Murray, Toddy Trewarn lead 7-6 after 9. So just about as close as you could get there. If you want to jump on and follow them, jump on the results portal and buy-in scoring. The players are out there scoring for us. Dutchie.
So good ball by Dutchie.
In. Always having a close look as to who's actually got shot here.
I think the call from Hank earlier was that they thought they had one, but now, no, don't. Millsy saying we've got two.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, so indication from Millsy, walks past, holding two at the moment.
Good from you, you're all over it early.
A Pidge. Oh, hang on, he's got his trot on. No, doesn't like it now. He's very animated, isn't he?
Yeah, it's good, I like it.
Millsy
brings good energy.
I tell you what, this looks pretty good, mate. Oh, it's just got to drop. It's just going to hold out. However, if you can get through that gap... Oh.
Almost nestled all the way in, because if Dutchie trails the jack on the forehand...
Well, I think that's what he was looking at
Yeah,
there.
yep.
Get one back to those back bowls there. Give him a bit of safety. Good odds that Dutchie will be looking to play in a forehand, I'd say, here. You can trail it back.
Yeah, sort of a few Mark Smith waiting.
Correct.
Yeah,
could pick up a couple.
Side.
He's already two down, so what's he going to do? No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. He's come on the backhand. Well, stand to be corrected.
That is why we are in the commentary box.
That's it, mate.
Getting all the way down.
No. No change there. Must say, surprised with that decision. But that's why we're here, as you said.
It wasn't far away. You only had to fall in off Hags to get the shot. So Millsy was pretty confident that he had picked up a couple here.
However, they've been forced to... Oh, they're going down and check it.
Tape on.
Well, if you get down here, Shane, we'll see you after.
Yeah, mate, get on down. There's already a good little contingent of locals that have made their way down this morning.
Mate, what time is it now? It's just after 10, 10:15, and there's a good crowd here. I reckon there'd be 60 people here watching at the moment.
Oh, at least.
At least,
more.
Maybe even more, 70.
It's
a good number.
Inside as well, in the cafe area inside.
Alright, doggies, it's pretty much just reversed on the scoreboards. 13-5 and 13-4. Not too many ends to go, mate.
Nah, getting down to the business end, and it looks more likely than not that these boys are going to cancel each other out. And
a quick update across the...
Mostly likely be 3 apiece.
Across, you've just done the Lyrebirds, but the trips are In the trips, Lyrebirds, Grovers. Lyrebirds are up 8-6 after 10. In the pairs, after 12, it's Lyrebirds up 10-9. So they're holding both of them at the moment, but they're very close games. Deer Park and the Devils in the triples. Deer Park 16, Devils 6 after 13. So I think you can lock that one in. And over in the pairs, it's Deer Park 9, Devils 12 after 12. So it's still close, that one. And right down the far end, mate, the Boroughs. I think it's the triples first, we can see. It's 4-all, mate. 4-all. That can't be right.
That can't be right. That's
can you check that on the live? Can you check that on the live for me? We need to get an update on that.
Yeah, roger.
And so while you do that for us, over in the pairs, where they're actually keeping the board up to date, it's 12-5 after 10 in favour of the Boroughs. So
you know, the triple score is actually 8-6 away the Boroughs after 12 ends.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. After how many ends?
After 12.
After 12.
Yeah, across the board, sort of 3-4 ends left.
Hang on, is that Chris Young down there? That's why. Youngie. He's probably got it, or forgotten he's got the machine.
Someone's put it in their pocket and
forgotten about it.
Put it in a bowls bag probably and wandered off and then can't find it. Alrighty.
So
Wayne Roberts holding one in the early stage of this end.
However, he's going to just get a little... Oh, he's going to get a little slow. Oh. Thought he was going to get a little candle. A little wick.
Oh, on the replay. Just nestled through.
One of the doggies at the moment. But plenty of room. Plenty of opportunity for both skips here.
So a real good battle in the other game in this section that we've already touched on. Grovers and the Lyrebirds.
Correct. Tell you what, it's close across the board there. Only 3 in it, but I think Lyrebirds might have picked one up in the triples there. So
okay, both teams losses last night, so desperate.
Tell you what, though, every time I looked over, Vinny's either got a toucher or one pretty much within a foot.
Alrighty, Dutchy, just good shot by Millsy with his opener, getting all the way down.
Just a bit
heavy.
heavy. No, Millsy put a ripper in there in his first. If you're just looking to add another one in there. Just goes past us. It's good weight. It's a good weight. Oh, he's pulled another bomb here.
He's playing good. It's good stuff.
Oh, wow.
And they turn them both down. Makes it much better head for the Dogs, boys.
That's great bowling there.
It's going to force Dutchy to change over and lurk up on the forehand. Trailer jack.
Tell you what, though, he's got a nice little funnel down through there.
Yeah, there he is.
Good opportunity.
He's got to have to play it pretty well on his hand to get any jack movement.
He can play it with a bit of firmness, which he has, and a tighter line. Oh. Yeah, I tell you what.
This
just going to be
real close.
Just going to be under. He's just added another one in there.
Way in.
That's 4.
It's completely blocked up that hole of the forehands.
Well.
And
makes it difficult.
Bendigo is poisoned a little bit of a sticky situation here, Buzz. Millsy's still with one to come.
If they're able to hold this 4, mate, that's pretty much game. I'd almost be confident to say here.
It makes it
very difficult, doesn't it?
Difficult.
Makes it very difficult. So like how Jimmy just said, Buzz, you do the first hour, then I'll come over.
He's busy. Look,
he's busy. Where is he? Just chilling out over on the other side of the ring.
Look at the other.
Look at the Brains Trust.
Oh my Brains Trust, please.
Can we get a zoom in on the Brains Trust?
Can we get a shot in that?
Right over there to the Brains Trust.
Yes, Brad. Good.
Right in on it, mate. There it is.
There it is. Good effort, guys.
There we go.
Well done.
The Brains Trust. Here they are. Here they are. Look at them. Living the dream they are. Look at Jimmy.
What do you reckon?
What do you reckon they're saying?
Yeah, I'd be better than them. I could do that.
No, and you're getting good, as he just zooms out, you're getting a good look at this facility here. How good is this? All across the board.
Yeah, the viewing area up top.
There's the viewing area. Look at that crowd.
And crew keeping a close eye.
Have a look at it. Nice and early this morning. They're all down here.
Alrighty, so Millsy was able to sneak past and make sure he got the backers bowl.
Well, that's all he needed to do, mate. Didn't need to go in anywhere near it.
Boys having a good look. Dogs just wrestle back the momentum, as we can see.
Oh, there's been some chain up, mate. The Grovers have got back in the lead over there in the pairs. Picked up a couple.
Left.
Done well there.
As we saw, 3 of the last 4 ends for the Dogs, holding 4 here. So we'll just about determine if the Dogs will pick up the 3 points, I think.
Looks like
bowl right here.
So it looks like the Devils and the Deer Park are going to go 1-1.
Alright, Buzz. Dutchy, he has to search up on the back end here, doesn't he? Get some sort of contact through
Oh,
the
I think
jack.
he's got to, doesn't he? I mean, he's 4 down.
It's not a heaps else on.
He's just got to have a go, I think. He's just got to have a dip. I think he's going to. Here we go.
Searching weight.
It's wide.
Has he got any contact through the jack?
Oh, wow.
Big call from Mark
I thought it was
Smith
wide.
to get it in the middle.
So 2.
And the jack's
So
out to
2
the
better
side.
than 4.
Yeah, cuts 2 out. Didn't quite get the other one fat enough through the jack. Jack's gone outside. 2 of the Dogs. And as we said, if they were to pick up a multiple there, it was going to make it pretty hard.
Well, 4 was going to make it hard, but that still does make
crew.
it a bit tough.
Yep.
10 with only a few ends to go, mate.
4 of the last 5 ends have been 2s to the Dogs. They have skipped away.
Oh, well, I don't know, would it be a beer, Sarah, or would it be a whiskey? That'd be the question I'd be asking right now. They look pretty relaxed over there. That's because they can trust us over here, mate. Just doing what needs to be done.
That's it. That's good from you.
That's it.
That's good.
You know, full trust in this team over here.
That's including Brad.
Yeah, 100%.
Another single to go on the board for the Magpies next door. So just about all summed up.
Almost summed up basically here. 3
piece.
points apiece. Here, I think it's going to be.
Pretty close on shots as well. So
Almost going to just even themselves out.
boys got to play this one out, get as many shots as possible, because shot difference, I have a feeling Buzz is going to come on into this.
I think you're right, mate.
Obviously singles and 4 still to come, but
No. Just got to keep working at it.
so the skips in this game, assuming nothing will change from last night or previous weekends, Dushy will be up against Craig Mill, so the skips in this game will be faced off in the singles. I'm actually wrong there.
No, it'll
Pidge
be
stepped in and
Pidge.
played singles for them.
Yeah, I think Pidge
In
will.
the sectional weekend at Dandenong, Millsy played singles, but they swapped it round last night.
Yeah, Pidge played the singles last night, didn't he? Be interesting to see what happens here in the singles. However, I think we're doing the Ocean Grove game, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. We're going to swap it over. So
Swap it over, so it'll be.
Grovers and Trail, and that's going to be set up nicely the way the first couple legs are going as well.
So who was bowling singles for the Lyrebirds?
Phelpsy, Nathan Murray.
Nathan Murray.
Mr. Phelps.
So he'll be up against
Peter Lowe.
Mr. Peter Lowe, the drawing machine.
How are we going here? We're probably going to get through our game, so still a few ends here to go first. Just after 11, that'll kick off, I'd say. Alright, bit of a wall of bowls to get up through here, and I'm not surprised to see a bit of a
yeah, not
stun
surprised
and
to
run.
have a little bit of a run at this.
And
Tell you what,
sort
he's
of-
close.
Oh, look at this hard out.
Oh,
he's turned through the jack. And there's one to Mark Smith out to the side. That didn't turn at all. He was on to get probably the middle of, or even the inside of Mark Smith's bowl for the split, and ended up getting
just stayed there.
The outside of Hank's bowl.
Pidge energetic down the rink next door.
Just
gonna. So Dutchy got one in there. Another one in. Hold him two.
That's enough. Good shot.
There's still two to come, so they need a number, mate.
First time in this game where either of the boys have had to draw to a real off-centre jack, so see how they go.
They need a number here, mate.
Oh, Lukey Hoskin, finger in the air, followed by head in hands in the matter of seconds. Craig Mills,
has he got it in for shot? I think he has. Big bowl by Millsy.
Well. I think he's just down.
I reckon he's down?
Yeah, Hank just giving a signal that they're one light.
It's a good bowl in there, though. However, Dudgy could just look to sit that out. He'll sit on it with his bowl here. He doesn't want to touch this one.
No, any close.
Doesn't want to get any of it. A big breath there. Whew.
Yeah, Millsy doesn't have to change anything here at all. He falls off his own again.
Oh, if he sits on his own, mate, he'll obviously have shot.
Yep.
I reckon it's that close. So, he just doesn't want to drop a big number. And I think he's looked like he's done another ripper to get in. He is going to drop in. Looking for it to work.
Oh, I don't...
Hands are out.
I'm not sure. I think it might have been a touch hider anyway, but jeez. Didn't turn as he thought he wanted. He had about the same weight as well, so...
Can't drop a big number here, so...
Let's see if Dutchy can throw this in and add a second. Might make things a little bit interesting.
It's a big call though, mate. 8 then to get a couple to go. I don't think he wants to get the jack. Don't get the jack. Oh. Is it 1-1? That's a...
What are we thinking?
I think they might have still got it. Didn't get an indication from
He's trying to sit the ball out to make a 3. And
yeah, I mean, you can see what he was trying to do. No. In for the measure. Yep. So 1 to the Pies.
stops the run of 3 ends remaining.
Game time.
Yeah,
26 minutes, got plenty of time.
Should be right to get through.
I don't think we're going to stretch.
Boys now.
And then so, this one looks like it's going to go 1-1, mate. I think you can pretty much wrap that up. Lyrebirds and Grovers. Very close over there.
There's an end to go on in the pairs as well, I reckon.
Yep.
I reckon there was a score to the Grovers crew. And in the triples, I reckon they're holding a good 2 as well, with Ant has still 1 to come.
And he's playing he likes it.
Boys are very
he likes
interested.
it. Get around, get
look
down.
At this shot.
Look at that shot. Oh my goodness.
Oh, what a shot.
Wowee. Anthony Flapper.
Oh my.
And just if you wanted to know Brad Orr, no, and if you want to know Brad Orr, no smile.
No smile.
No smile, but he's played 2 bombs.
What a shot.
Literally resting touches.
That was unreal.
How
he
good
almost got
is
all
that?
the way down and turned Tyson's, which was on the jack down for 4 as well.
Wowee.
Couldn't have played that any better.
So,
yeah, that's good.
That's a big turn of events there.
Could be a big singles game on stream next.
Here we go. The scores are getting
to the
updated.
wire.
Wowee. So, Grovers now taking the lead in the trips. 10-9. That'll be after, I reckon that's after 13 maybe ends. 14 ends. Oh. Hang on, it's 10-all. Wowee. That's in the trips.
Yeah, I think there's a score. I'll have a look on the old...
And over in the
I
pairs...
reckon there's a score to go on. Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
So, sorry, the Grovers... Sorry to cut you off there. The Grovers lead the pairs 13-10 with 1 end to go, so...
And it looks like Lowy might be holding
Lowy holding a couple.
1 or
Lukey
2.
Hoskin trying to trail the jack has just drifted under, so...
Yep, so... Big big game over there, mate, between these two. And over in Deer Park, as we said earlier, it's basically, it's all over there. And it looks like it's one apiece. Deer Park have got up, I think, in the trips. But the Devils have got up in the pairs. Wow,
How's that for a trial?
How is that for a trial? Is that for 4? And then over in the far end, I cannot tell what's going on with that one that's still sitting on 4-4 after 6 ends.
I'll give you the update.
Give us the update, mate. The Boroughs have only just got up over the extreme, have they? Or is that still going? Wow, 12-11. It's tightened up over there.
The triples, Sunbury are leading that 9-8.
Wow, that's tight.
And that's their last end starting up over there.
And what about in the pairs, mate? Is that
the
up
pairs,
to date?
that score's right, so I did see that. Brent Code just missing with his last, and Bryson Curtis snagged a 5 to get them back within 1 with 3 ends left. So
it's going to be close, mate.
Just tightening up.
Absolutely.
Everywhere.
I'm looking to get down.
Yeah, sort of keep it everywhere.
We're looking everywhere.
We are looking there. So, Lukey Hoskin, 1 to come.
And there's groups all standing around seeing what's going on.
They're 3 down on the board. Possibly 1 down at the head.
Yep.
Lukey Hoskin trails the jack.
If he could
to
trail
the left there.
He could be holding 4, I reckon. If he trails it.
I'm not even joking. There's probably a chance to hold 5 or nearly 6.
Actually, I reckon there's
yellow and the purple and blues.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Agreed.
So keep a close eye.
Big bowl there. We know that you guys can't see this, but we'll try to talk you through it. He's taking his time on the mat there, mate. So he could pick up a 4 or 5 here. Not the one we're watching, but on the stream.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's Millsy on the back. Here you go, mate. You keep an eye on that one over there. Is he chasing it?
Not yet. No one's saying anything. It's a robbing speed. Got to get down.
Just held out.
Just on the high side, so the
Ocean
Grove crew will take that rink. We're assuming that was Lowy with shot. Boys are shaking hands.
They're going to take
Ocean
it.
Grove will
So
pick
Ocean
up
Grove will
the
take
pairs rink. The triples locked at 10 apiece with 2 to play. Actually, they must have restarted that end because it's restarting.
Right.
Craig Mills doing Craig Mills things, Buzz.
Yep.
Trailing jacks.
Just trailing jacks, mate. Just putting it all over it. South Australian superstar. He's won everything under the sun over there. Multiple times. How's your preparations for the season going, mate? For the season ahead. Have you had any preparation?
Personally or
personally.
club-wise? Preparation? No.
Nope. You've been too busy with the BBL?
That's it.
Yep.
That's it.
BBL too.
I think we got a practice match on today, actually.
Yep.
And
club-wise, looking good for this year?
yeah, we're looking good, mate. Divi 1. Got a few boys coming back to play, and should be a good season.
Touching off. It's going to be under the head here. Bit short.
Okay, there was big yells for Breton Code on the far rink in that pairs contest. Late from Bryce Young, and the heads changed right up. And Curtis gives his look of disapproval, and Bryce is also, well, also gives his disapproval. A couple down over the far rink there, yeah. Alrighty, Millsy, can he
just had another one in there.
Touch? Oh, just got skirt over.
Holden 2.
Maxi Rowley's coming this way, Buzz.
Here he is, look at him.
And you know what's good about this? Is that on Tennis Watch, Medvedev's a set and a break up. How good is that? Let's go.
No good from Maxi.
For the tennis fans out there, go Medvedev.
You're a big Medvedev
fan? Yeah. We got everything covered here, mate.
All
Around
sports
the ground
covered.
Specials.
We'll even give some racing tips later on.
Can you give
But gamble responsibly.
I want a update on what was the last end in the pairs. Do you know? You reckon it was 1 to Ocean Grove? Good man.
Yep.
All right.
So every shot, even though the game's over pretty much, every shot counts, mate.
Yep.
In this
does.
here for these two, because it's obviously big margins each way. So the shots are important. Because if it comes down to it in the end, mate, can't give up.
Yep. Tricky little angles here. Millsy's got to be a bit careful that he doesn't overplay it underneath and turn Dutchies in. I think he's underneath.
Tell you what, no, he's going to get this.
He's going to wiggle in.
He's going to get a little. Oh,
cut all the way across. Okay.
I tell you what, it was good weight. So is it 1 or 2?
Take one out. I'll have a look for the second.
Is Hank's back bowl in? Or do you reckon Dutchie's been able to knock him out?
Buzz Gary Bulge saying that he did play Premier League at
Division 1 at Kew Heights.
Kew Heights.
Morning, Gary.
The boys are going to call for an umpire.
Umpire.
Right. You know what that does? That gives us a chance to look elsewhere.
So, over in the
looking at the
trips.
Yeah, Grover. So Grover's took that. It was actually 1 to the Lyrebirds, but Grover still took that rank 13-11 in the pairs.
So
triples tied up at 10 apiece with 2 to play.
Toddy's chasing it. Toddy's chasing it.
Toddy's skipping for Traralgon.
Oh,
gets a piece of the jack and slices it.
And that'll give him 1.
1 to Vinny. And it's still 1 to come.
So big bowl here by Bull.
We already know Deer Park and Blue Devils is tied up at a rink apiece in the other section. And the far rink between the Burrows and the Extreme. See if the boys haven't put it on the board in the pairs. It was either they put it on. Mate, I just use Bolsley now on here. How easy is it?
Oh, I know.
Always update the phone before they pop it in the on the scoreboards here. It's actually 3 to the Burrows, so they now lead the pairs 15-11 with 2 to play. And in the triples, it's a 9-8 lead to the club at Sunbury Extreme.
So close over there, mate.
Really close. Yep.
Very close. So Bull here needs to draw a shot.
Yeah, keeping an eye on it. So
he needs to draw a shot. They're looking for it to get down.
Boys want it to get down and hurry.
Has he got down to it? Has it got down? Oh, it's just down.
Good effort. So Dotty's still with 1 to come here. Has about, what's that, 1.5 2 foot to draw a second?
Yeah, 1.5 I reckon.
Yep.
To win the game.
Yeah, still 1 end to go after this.
Oh, sure 1 end to go, sorry. Yes, yeah, they do, don't they? Yep, they're only on N13. Are they on N13?
Assuming that scoreboard is correct.
Just check it up for us there, mate.
Well, that's what happens when the boys don't update the Bulls link on every end either. We've got to juggle both.
All right, well, let's just assume there's 1 end to go.
Yep.
Unless they shake hands here. Toddy, this looks short.
Vinny asking you
I reckon that's
run.
short.
So, Highbirds will pick up 1, and Vinny will pick up the mat, confirming there's still an end to play in that one over there.
So, the measure's just happening here. So, 2 on back here on the live stream ring. It's 2 to the doggies.
Another 2 for the doggies. That's
yep. Last end.
4 of the last 5 ends have been 2s for the doggies.
I think important end here though over in the trip, so that even though the doggies are getting done, I reckon they're holding 2 potentially over there.
Pick up a couple of late shots here. Helps the
score shots up. Absolutely.
Pidge in the zone.
He gets around it.
Wiggle, wiggle. And
I think,
well, no one really saying anything. I don't think it's gone the way they wanted.
No. They got 1. He's been unlucky there, is he?
I'm stiff.
2.
I was actually last end over there, so boys are shaking hands.
2. They got 2.
Good starter again from Hank, just underneath the line, cracking speed.
I've got to say, their speed's been fantastic, hasn't it, this whole game? The leads, actually all of them have been pretty good with their weight control. Not too many erratic bowls.
No, that's it.
The doggies must be that magnificent leadership they get down there.
Sorry, did you catch that next door by any chance, Buzz?
There was 2.
Triples?
Yes, there was 2 to dogs.
So
2 to the
that
dogs.
wraps that up. So the Magpies will take that rink 15 shots to 7.
Doggies are going to pick this one up here, and they up there.
Down last end here, so see if anyone can cash in and pick up a number. Otherwise, the shots are going to remain fairly even going into our singles and fours legs.
And we're just looking across while this one comes down.
Over
in the triples.
That's Sunbury picking up a number in the triples. I reckon that's Ali and Mark on the jack there. So fairly confident in saying Sunbury will pick up 3 points from the triples legs.
I think you've got that right, mate. And in the triples here between the Lyrebirds and Grove, hard to tell who's got shot.
Nathan Murray needs
Nathan Murray, I think he's taken that out of the question.
And falls in and draws one shot. Good bowl. Still plenty of action. As we mentioned, if you want to jump on and find out these scores as we're seeing them, jump on the Bowls Now app or in the results portal and buy end updates. Hank holding a couple here. See if Millsy can jump in and...
Might have to see if we can get one of these cameras here in front of us to get on that Ocean Grove Lyrebird.
I reckon we're going to finish at just about the same time the way we're going.
We can slide one around.
We'll focus on this one first.
Just to be ready to have a look at it.
All right, what happened in that triples? There was a bit of weight, wasn't there?
Yeah, a bit of weight, and he's taken out Tyson's bowl. That was the wing bowl. As the king walks behind us with the beard, the boss.
Please.
Jimmy. He's standing behind us, keeping an eye, making sure that we're doing the right things.
Always. Touchy.
The Dutchie just
falls in,
might have fallen.
maybe.
Might be just one down now. Could be shot. Close.
The other rink in play all the way down the far side between the Extreme and the Burrows.
Yeah, camera's a bit far to put the cameras down there.
Yeah, Burrows are leading by...
yeah, but Millsy's just got one in there. As slides past.
Slides past, so... See if Dutchie can... if he misses, finishes on the tight side to stop any sort of trail.
Going to trial.
What are you looking at? Toddy drawing a shot.
I reckon they're holding 3. Oh, he's a bit of a target there, though.
Phelpsy happy with it. He's still got 2
He's got 2 to come.
Yeah, he's got last bowl.
Chance there.
So Dutchie misses on the high side, so still a chance here for Craig Mills for a late number. See if he can trail this jack at all, Buzz. Still a chance here for a big number to open the
Yeah,
game
for Millsy. They could make he could pick up that track.
Try and trail the jack or
make 3.
Land the bowl underneath. Having a close look. Oh, big weight from the ball.
Oh!
Clips the front. Literally clips the front one.
Tell you what though, he's opened it right up.
The head doesn't change.
He's opened it right up.
Yeah, Nath with his...
he's got his hands on his head.
How on earth they've sort of got 3... What sort of a bowl short of the jack, but they're spread out as
if we can get a
sort of 3 bowl target.
While Millsy's checking this out, if we can get a camera onto that.
Can we get a cheeky?
Little cheeky.
Cheeky look on the rink next door. Or 2 rinks over, apologies. He's almost seen in the background here. Up to the left anyway. Millsy having a good look here.
Yeah.
I think there's a pretty good chance to trail the Jack to the
So
side.
there it is.
There's your head.
So there's your head. So the 2 orange and that blue one from this angle. It's the dual colour, but blue.
Traralgon.
That's all Traralgon. Now the wing blue bowl
And his
is Paddles.
Paddles.
And the yellow is Tyson.
Yep.
So
1 to come.
there was one that was sitting
Odd.
right in front, but
It's
Bull has
got
just
one.
cleaned them out. So
Right.
anyway, here's Millsy. Back to
Yeah,
Millsy.
Chance to track the Jack here for a number.
Oh, so he's
Or not.
gone. He's
just
going
gonna
at
rip
it.
The pack of the bowls.
He's going at it to try to make a number.
He's going to kill it.
Oh. Oh.
So he's just, instead of trying to trail the Jack, he's gone the pack of bowls to get them right out. And he still might be holding one, maybe.
He was trying to get that out to make a big number.
And conversely, Dutchy now has a chance to maybe move the Jack or rattle up there and get the Jack out to the left.
A lot of discussions going on next
I
door,
was going to
mate.
say, still keeping an eye, and
Like Nathan Murray's like,
none
they're
of the
over there.
boys are
They're
too
a bit nervous.
convinced.
Anyway,
They've had
we'll
a
see
good
what
chat.
happens here
Yep.
with Dutchy.
Dutchy with 1 to come.
And then we'll be able to go back and catch that last bowl.
Yeah, we'll stick with it. We'll stick with it.
Alright.
So, as we said, next stream will be the singles game between Traralgon and Ocean Grove.
Just after 11, I reckon.
Yeah, probably about 10 past 11.
So Dutchy, here we go. He's put a bit of weight on it.
Just want to search up here. He's going to get a bowl out.
Oh,
Gets
so
1 out.
gets 1 out.
Assume that's going to be 1 to the Dogs. We'll
Yeah,
wait
1 to
for Wayne
Dogs.
Roberts confirmed. So,
So there's-
Yarraville Dogs take this stream rink 18 shots to 6. And in the
Now-
triples, the Magpies take the 3 points, 15 shots to 7. So pretty evenly poised in this match here.
It was good bowls around. And now we can get, here we go. Oh,
Section
Bill's
A.
just lining up. He's already into it. Straight at it.
We'll miss it. We'll let you know.
Oh,
Ball gets no contact, and the
So he misses it.
Traralgon Lyrebirds pick up that rink.
so it's 1 apiece over there.
3 points apiece there. 3 points apiece in Blue Devils and Deer Park. And there's still an end to go on the far end between the Burrows and the Extreme.
But the Extreme got 1 there, didn't they?
They did.
Yep.
They've already got us
3 points. So
Thank you for
thanks,
joining me, mate.
Thank you. It's always great to be sitting
Get
here.
you on later on in the afternoon.
I
That'll
think I
leave us
might do
there.
might be doing a little bit in the next game, but
Okay, stay tuned if you're
you
a
never know your luck.
Buzz commentary fan. You never know your luck. We'll
No,
be
thanks,
back
mate. It's
on
been good.
about 10 past 11 for singles between the Grovers and the Lyrebirds. Thanks to our streaming partners, Dandenong Club and Moama Bowling Club. Catch you later on. Thanks, Buzz.
Thank you all.
The Traralgon Bowls Club. Amazing food for you and your family. Function rooms for celebrating with your friends. Corporate spaces for meetings and conferences. With special benefits for members, visit us today at the Traralgon Bowls Club. More than just a bowls club.